Okay guys, I am here to give a review over the of-40 and the Leopard 1. I was just going to do a review over the Leopard 1 since I completely finished it and went on to the of-40, but I do have to do them both already. Once you get the of-40, I have to recommend you getting the retrofit. Most people I see do not get the whole point retrofit, probably because they either don't have the money to do it, or, well, they just don't understand that without those hit points, you're definitely still going to die a hell of a lot faster. The only thing that is good about this tank is the upgraded ammo and the turret. The turret is, let's see, 200 on the front, Leopard 1, 60. But the hull 70 and 70. This one's hull is actually weaker. The speed is slower compared to my Leopard 1, but that is also probably because of my crew. It is still accurate. It's got a very decent gun on it, I'm not gonna lie. I do sometimes have a hard time penetrating tier 6s, but my problem is once you get up there, a lot of people have rockets. I always pay attention to whether or not I'm going to get a rocket shot at me, but it doesn't always work out my way when I get shot at with multiple rockets in rapid succession, because it only takes 2 rockets to damn near kill me. It'll get me down to 300, 200 points of health, and then bang bang by the same guy and I'm dead. Or another tank just decides to shoot me. So you are very killable. I know it says main battle tank, but you cannot play this tank like a main battle tank. This is where a lot of of-40 drivers die. If you didn't learn anything in your Leopard 1, you're probably going to have a bad time in this tank, and it's going to be a lot worse of a grind. It has taken me a little bit just to get to 6%. I've played about 2 or 3 games just to get to 6%. But I will be showing you guys what happens when it gets in its tier, when I finally get into it, because I've gotten in nothing but tier 6s, which, even though you're in tier 6, the gun, if you have it upgraded, you can do fairly decent in it. You can get some damage, at least 1,000 plus, that is, unless you get 2 shot, which happens way too much. But the thing I do like about this tank is it is fairly small on the see the length and the width of the height of the tank. So a lot of spots I do find myself where I can get the hull down and just use my turret and then just bounce off of it. But sometimes those tier 6s just don't care, and they can go right through it like butter. Is it a good tank for its tier? I've gotten into tier 5s only, tier 4s. I'd say it's a tier 5 match because there was 5 tier 5s and the rest of us were tier 4s. But in that match I did do 1,500 damage, and that was completely stock. I just wanted to, it was real early today but late for me because of my schedule, and I was having a hard time. I killed 2 people and I got another of-40 down to half health, as he was the one who killed me and he was upgraded, which is pretty sad that I got him down to half health when I was completely stocked, because I mean bad tanking, where he tried to shoot me in my turret, and realized that I had the superior elevation towards his where I could just have my turret hanging out there. Just smacked him one. The thing that I'm gonna have to say is just focus everything on the gun. Your hull isn't gonna bounce anything. Side scraping is... I've been told not to side scrape in this game in a main battle tank. I've never bounced a shot side scraping. I've only killed myself doing it. It really doesn't help. So the only thing I can say is don't play it like a main battle tank. Play it more of a sniper dash scout. It's not fast enough like the Leopard 1 to really be a scout, but it is good enough to be a heavier sniper type, because you cannot deny the accuracy that you can obtain. At first, its accuracy and aim time is pretty bad compared to my Leopard 1, but now since I've got it upgraded a bit, the aim time and the accuracy is pretty decent. When I'm on the move, just like the Leopard, it's pretty bad. I can never hit a target on the move. My reticle can be right on him, and my shot will just go to space. He's like, my people need me, I'm gone. Heat rounds. Let me get into that. Heat rounds, the standard heat rounds, I can't pin anything with them. Probably because it's tier 6. I don't do any damage with them except for maybe 5 points of damage. But my AP rounds, these rounds are pretty good, I will have to say. I like these rounds. These rounds do have a problem with over penetrating on tier 5s. But the heat rounds, they can't really penetrate much anyway, except for the... I mean, anything besides the main battle tank, it's gonna penetrate. But tier 6, you're not gonna do anything. You should just give up. Now, those aren't upgraded, they're stock. I had the best AP, which I'm pretty sure was just one upgrade. Let's see here. What am I doing? Upgrade. Yeah, it was only one. You can get 2 armor retrofits also, which will help increase your hit points and your tank survivability, of course. Those are the best heat rounds. Debatable. Some people would be like, no, these are. It's completely up to you. You got technology retrofit, air induction, pre-cleaner, improves hull transfer speed and acceleration. That is going to be very good. But here's the bad thing. You're gonna get that, and then probably already go to the next tank because you're tired of being in this tank. I've had a lot of problems. The grind to get to the next tank is a little absurd. But the good thing is the PvE is somewhat difficult in this tank compared to the Leopard 1. The Leopard 1, its PvE was me doing just about all the work in some games. I'm just getting kill after kill after kill, and then I'm doing the side objectives, which I can because I'm fast. I've got good ammo types, I've got a good gun. I'm hull down, I can't die. This tank is a bit slower off the start, so you kind of have a problem. And then there's the tier 5s, which they take your health down a quarter every single shot. So what you're gonna have to do is on these consumables, you're always gonna want to have this. Always make sure you have these on no matter what. Otherwise, you're not gonna have a very good time. Alright. There's not much I can really say about the tank, but is it worth your time going down this line? From now on, I can't really say the beginner stuff down this line is the best compared to the other things, but the of-40 can beat a starship head on pretty easily on some things, but the starship can easily beat me in if he shoots me in my side because of his heat rounds. They do a lot of damage. I've never played a starship. These are all on tanks that I've got. Hopefully the next tank will be good. It's been my review. The next videos that will be out will show you the Leopard 1, and they will be my tier games, doing a lot of damage, just having some fun. They're gonna be recaps because I couldn't put in my mic since I just fixed my headphone. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe. I'm having a lot of fun in this game. Somewhat fun. The next thing I'll do is I'll compare it to World of Tanks for those people out there. The Mighty Jingles has already done something, but this will be my 2 cents. My 2 cents probably doesn't matter as much as Jingles, but I do see a lot of similarities and I do see a lot of differences. Now I'm not just going to call it a World of Tanks clone like many people. That's enough of my rant. Goodbye.